Yo, what is going on, guys? And today I want to talk about Grayson Allen and just the Memphis Grizzlies in general. Because this team's been on a winning streak, and it's really everyone's been a part of it, and it's been really fun to watch. And Grayson Allen just dropped 30 points in 30 minutes. So they just beat the Atlanta Hawks, who had been surging themselves. And right now, their lineup's been looking like Ja Morant, Grayson Allen, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, and Jonas Valanciunas, with Brandon Clark, Justice Winslow, Desmond Bain, DeAnthony Melton, Tyus Jones, Xavier Tillman, all being mixed into that rotation basically when everyone's healthy. And really, Grayson Allen himself has had a big part of this. In the last 9 games, he's been averaging 11 points, shooting 40% from three, 43% from the field. And for the season, he's been shooting 40% from three. So Grayson Allen, who was originally drafted by the Utah Jazz, and his rookie year wasn't a great three-point shooter, past 2 seasons, with over 140 attempts in each of the last 2 seasons, has been a 40% three-point shooter, showing that he can be a good shooter in the league and that he provides good defense. He's averaging a steal a game, and he's really a good 3D player for the modern day. And he picks and chooses his shots, and it seems like he really knows what he's doing. I've been really enjoying this lineup of Grayson Allen at the shooting guard position, provide a 3 and D. You got Kyle Anderson going out there. Kyle Anderson's also another guy whose game you wouldn't think would work in today's NBA. As for the season, he's shooting 36% from three, but Kyle Anderson isn't a guy who was ever known as a stellar three-point shooter or a guy who took quantities, but this year he's been pumping up almost 4 threes a game, and he's really found his stroke out there. He grabs rebounds. He does everything. He's not a flashy player, but he gets the job done, and they seem to really like him. And he's part of the success, and he's a good defender. Dylan Brooks has really started, in my opinion, to gel. I think one thing I used to say about Dylan Brooks, for a guy who I think is supposed to be a really good three-point shooter, is not the world's best three-point shooter. But in the last 2 seasons, he's been chugging up about almost 6 threes a game, and he's been shooting about 34% combined in the last 2 years. For his career, he's a 35% three-point shooter. And he's been averaging 16 points. I'm not going to say it's the most efficient points, but he has been trying harder on defense, and you've seen the impact of that. And this is a team that you've also seen them work in John Conchar, Conchar in there, who's a great three-point shooter. He's a guy who played college at, I'm literally blanking. I know he played college, I think, Indiana. I know he played college somewhere random. Yeah, he played at Purdue Fort Wayne. That's what it was. I knew he played somewhere around there, and he was like in a small school. Xavier Tillman's this undersized center power forward who's just been amazing. I think he's really been one of the better rookies. And they've been mixing in Kelly and Tilly out there too. Jonte Porters. I really like this team. Just like they got a lot of guys that play with the modern day grit, grind, fun. I really like it. Let me hear your thoughts down below.